So, reveal, I guess.
I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh.
Oh. She got something from the captain's body. She got the note from the captain's body.
Yeah.
Probably. Didn't she steal something from the captain last time, too?
Yeah, we just never looked at the note.
Yeah, we thought it was his bracelet, but it just kind of never... I don't think we had time to follow up on it because we were too busy getting murdered.
The note was the access to the safe.
Yeah.
So the piece of paper that we have is what he didn't want people to find.
So that was the issue, I guess?
Yeah.
Did you go take a look at the ninth man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere. You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
Jesus. Unnecessary.
That was how I killed Clover.
You son of a bitch!
It's that pose. Because it's that villain pose that where there's always like the dark, like how many anime have I seen this exact pose in? I don't even watch that many. Where the villain guy strokes his hair back and then his eyes go shadowy and he's got his head cocked back, like that exact.
Because he's looking down on us.
Yeah, it's the exact thing. They're always stroking their hair back and everything. It's like it's so specific.
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room, if he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes, and that was no coincidence.
The idea must be that Zero just had some dude. He just decided, let's have Ace kill this person, and they dressed them up like they dressed them up like Snake and just sent them in there with Snake's bracelet, having probably already abducted Snake and put them in the coffin, probably.
So is Snake naked in a coffin?
It could be, or just like wearing other clothes or whatever. But like, because in the coffin ending, which is not an ending apparently, because it says to be continued, and we just need the code. In that version of the story, literally all we need is Snake, and then all of us get to leave. The remaining people in that room.
Yeah.
So, like, the coffin's got to have Snake in it, which means that Zero must have kidnapped Snake specifically, and then just put them in, like, a resurrection coffin as a special game event later. And so he got to skip most of the puzzles, conveniently. As long as we don't fuck up and get him killed, which... to be fair, his survival depends on us developing psychic powers, basically. So not really the cleanest deal for him either. But I think Zero literally just had some dude he just decided was going to die in Snake's place, so that to set up Ace for getting in trouble, basically. And I think that was probably one of the people on the list. One of the names we don't really know, because we know it identifies Snake and it identifies Ace, and then somebody else on that list was probably pushed out in Snake's clothes, and they're like, "Where am I? What's going on?" And he said he was acting drugged, and it's probably because he just woke up like everybody else, and so he wakes up and he's wandering around. And he doesn't know why he's wearing Snake's clothes, and doesn't even know where he is or what it is. And face blindness Ace just kills him without the chance to actually figure out what's going on.
How do you even get there without learning the mechanics?
I think he was just in a side room and he woke up there.
That's a dick move.
Yeah, I don't think he wasn't part of the Nonary Games. Like, he was not a fair contestant. He was literally there to die. Probably like the old dude, because the old dude is probably also one of the people on the list.
Oh, he was probably the
names on the list. The people, all the people from Cradle that are the bad people.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter which one's which necessarily. That's probably why there's 2 other contestants out of nowhere that just seems to have just died.
Yeah. Which still makes no sense.
It's on a mystery level, it's frustrating because you're just adding people to the sealed box. Like the whole
Yeah.
I love this type of I like this type of mystery. I like this type of story. I love watching movies that are like this.
Yeah.
Where it's a sealed box and and what's going on
Yeah,
in that sealed
I
box.
love sealed
but it's
room
not.
mysteries.
But it's not a sealed box.
It's
Is the
not,
problem? There's
because
2 people that were introduced afterwards.
There's like a wild man who's going around just like throwing shit into the box.
Yeah.
Like no one else. Like if you
You have
look,
Zero, the mysterious figure that might be in the box and might not be in the box.
Yeah.
And then you have maybe a mummy, who knows? And then you have 2 other people that weren't part of the 9 people. So
Yeah.
like anywhere between 9 and like 13 people are in the box.
I think the problem is because it's a sealed box murder, but the problem is that it's a sealed box to all the contestants.
Yeah.
But Zero's above the box and he's just opening it as he pleases and throws stuff in or takes things out. And so the audience, you, part of the sealed room, you're like, shit, I don't know how this could happen. We're all stuck here. But Zero's just like, and add these people.
Yeah.
And take these people
So it
out.
turned out to be less a sealed room mystery and more like Hunger Games, where they'll just press a button to like, this place is on fire now and stuff like that.
It's not even that. It's more just like a really convoluted way to get revenge.
Yeah, and or just that there's way too much. There's way too many weird mystery things going on that aren't just the Nonary game.
Yeah, but it's like there's way too much collateral here. Like, what if Ace gets out? Are you gonna kill him as he's leaving the door? That's like fucking dishonest. You didn't even do the Nonary game then.
I guess the idea is he just wanted to trick Ace into killing his co-conspirators. Basically, it was like one of the ideas or something. I don't know. Let's get going.
Yeah.
He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man.
Okay.
He really didn't, though.
He
Like,
didn't.
Zero did the red stuff, I'm sure, because it's like, ooh, let's screw around with this thing. But you're a murderer.
You're the
You
maniac.
can't-
Yeah.
You got to be completely crazy to act like your murders are somehow somebody else's fault. It's like, no, you're murdering people is the thing you're doing,
Wait,
as it turns out.
How did Ace know that Snake was also part of the Nonary Games?
Magic. How did Zero? Wait, what?
How did Ace know that Snake was part of the Nonary Games? He can't identify anybody.
How
How the fuck would he have known Snake was one of the previous 9 contestants?
what? Why can't Zero know that Snake's a previous contestant?
No, Ace.
What?
Ace. Ace is the one that was like, Snake knows too much. He's been here before. How the fuck does Ace know that?
Shit!
Ace can't.
I didn't even think about that.
He can't recognize people.
Wait, why does it? How does Ace know that Clover and Snake are who they are,
I'll tell you how.
as opposed to random people?
Psychic waves.
Did Zero tell them?
It's telepathic.
Did Zero tell them that's who Snake was? Because, Snake... Whoa!
Don't
Because that
bother,
information
man.
wasn't revealed at all.
It's whatever. I'm sure they're gonna
Wait.
go with some kind of arbitrary
Wait, what
bullshit.
the fuck?
They're gonna go with some arbitrary bullshit of
how
like...
do you know that you want to kill somebody if everyone's identities are secret and you can't recognize faces? And also,
Because-
they're 10 years older.
Because 9 years ago, some blind kid showed up, and that must have been
But
the
he
same
wasn't
exact guy.
blind.
But he wasn't
But now he
blind.
is.
But now he is.
So, he has no characteristics to share.
Well, we don't know how young he was when the accident... I think he got blind in the accident on the ship. I think the Nonary Games blinded him.
Maybe, but still, there's other blind people. I don't... Well, okay. We'll see if that gets explained or not.
Money?
It follows, of course, that
All
Zero
in on
knew
no.
everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is. One of us.
So,
Is it
Snake.
June?
It's Snake.
Is it Snake? Yeah, it's Snake. I don't know why I jumped to June.
Why'd you jump to June?
I keep because of all the known quantities here that are doing various things in this story. I keep thinking of Zero as being another additional character as opposed to one of those people. But yeah, like the whole fake arm thing sets up Snake.
Yeah.
But still, so many questions about why Clover's here as a result.
It sets up more questions why Snake, after he made his disappearance, why would he let Clover be alone? Wouldn't he just be like, like after they get, he didn't even add Snake. After they get out of the last room, why wouldn't, like, before we got out of the room with Ace, why wouldn't Snake have been like, come here, like, don't hang out with those people anymore, you don't need to go through the 9 door, come with me, into the door, like, it would have been okay then.
There's also a thing where, like, just if it is Snake, then the writers of these games have a really frustrating addiction to this idea of, like, this character's dead, psych, they're not dead, and they were the bad guy the whole time, is, like, a thing they just can't stop doing, apparently.
Are you sure?
It'd be a bummer if that's what it is, thinking about that.
No. Wait. There's one more person.
It is.
Snake. The man who
That
died
does,
in the
he
shower
does
room
kind of look
isn't
like that
Snake.
guy.
No.
He does.
He does not.
That's because you're not looking at him from a straight view.
He does not look like that guy at all.
He has the same, like, eye problems too, the eye marks. He just doesn't have the same hair.
That guy had, like, a big X across his face. Like, his cheeks and his forehead were covered in wrinkles at all point at the center of his face.
No, he just had that
he had a
typical,
fist
like,
face.
tired. If you're talking about the nose, if you look at Snake from the front, they draw his nose straight too.
No, he had diagonal lines down his. Like,
Those
down
are
both
bags under
cheeks.
his eyes.
Yeah, but they're like down his cheeks, not just in the corner of his eyes, and they're also on his forehead too.
I didn't see the ones on his forehead.
So he had like an X across his face with his wrinkles.
That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch?
Jeez.
She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
Excuse me, Ace. Murder is bad. I don't know if you got the memo from as a CEO.
Also-
maybe your secretary filtered it out.
Why is Santa so gung ho about caring that Clover died when he literally makes her die in the ending for the coffin?
You're right, because of the other ending where he dooms Clover to die.
Keith,
Oh,
wake me up when they can write. Like,
you're right. Oh my god, that's really bizarre. Because yeah, he dooms Clover to die in the other ending for seemingly no reason.
no reason.
At least no reason that's been explained yet, and they're running out of game to explain it.
You bastard! Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I
Wait, who
confess,
punched him?
I rather like a tough
Oh,
one.
Lotus did.
Yeah, you didn't hear the voice?
I thought he punched her.
Oh, that. Well,
I mean, she didn't make the sound like she punched. That would be like, ugh. She was like, ugh. Like she sounded startled.
no, there was an impact to it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like throwing a punch.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Huh?
Oh, there's
If
a
any
gun.
of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
Well, how many
I've
bullets you
already
got?
killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
God damn it, Lotus, you're the exact person he needed.
Oh yeah, she's 8.
Yeah, 8, 1, and 9. So there they go. Because they're the matching pair that gets around. So
But
Lotus is the exact person he needed to kidnap in order to escape. Also, why is everybody?
Also, did you know that Ace has like
I hate
all
to bring
the
up
weapons?
damsel in distress, but can this game ever threaten anyone besides the women?
Well, what are you gonna grab 7 like that?
I'm just noticing.
Like,
I mean, you already have a deadly weapon and 2 scrawny kids as far as the boys go along the
I mean,
cast.
like Junpei and 7.
I'm just noticing that
Or Junpei and 7.
we have now Clover gets murdered, and then Lotus gets damseled once, and June gets damseled twice so people can go through doors.
Yeah.
Like, really? You can't? Not even once? Like, we'll grab Santa or something. Like, just
Women are weak. They're
Like,
easy
there
to
are
kill.
only a third of the characters are female, so you have to like laser target on the female characters to be that consistent about only damseling them.
Yeah, but look how good this fucking tit shot is.
That's
Like,
why, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't get that kind of tit shot with
Y'all
Santa.
better back up, or I'm gonna shoot this bitch with my chrome gun.
He's got a golden gun. He's cheating.
Got the golden gun.
He's literally cheating in GoldenEye. Like, get out of here. This is the worst fucking multiplayer map I've ever been in. Like, who leaves the golden gun lying around?
You're not even turning on big head mode.
Seriously. Like, you went up to the man with the golden gun. Now you're never gonna get the golden gun. You have to kill him first. Come on.
That's why I gave the speech to not get the gun, is because he's just gonna go grab it afterwards. And nobody even kept their eye out because they were so unobservant.
No one heard a coffin open.
You really should have thrown it behind that fence, like you said.
know-
You were right. You had the solution, which is throw the golden gun behind the electric fence. That's all you had to do.
Also, you know what's funny, Keith? You want to know what the best part is?
What?
Yet again, it makes no sense. Because the moment you say, like, hey, June, how's things going? Sam's like, hurry the fuck up! Jesus, Junpei, what the fuck? We're all gonna die! Ace is just gone and no one complains about it.
Yeah.
He had to go back to get this gun, clearly.
People react constantly to us lagging behind or going ahead
Yeah.
without them, and like every movement we make is so important to everyone in the game. But Ace is like wandering around randomly picking up guns.
Everyone else is fine. Like,
Yeah.
7 goes back and leaves doors open. We don't yell at him.
No.
But if we're taking too long, people are like, yo, Junpei, what the hell? What? Guys, what
God,
the fuck?
what are you waiting for? Run up the stairs. You're not sprinting fast enough.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, who solved the mystery? I don't know, the guy that's always have to be in a rush for some reason? Oh, you fucking assholes don't have to do anything. Damn.
Holy shit.
Okay, whatever, so he's got a
It
gun.
had to be Lotus.
Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. He
3 people? What do you mean?
can... Wait, yeah, who's the third person?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you.
Oh, 0?
The person who killed the 9th man was me.
Oh, I called it. Woo!
Yep.
Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed.
Also called that.
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name.
That's the one thing we can go with, yeah, is the fact that what happened is nobody knows how the Nonary game worked yet.
Yeah.
Like, oh look, there's weird numbers. I wonder how that works. I don't remember if we even learned what digital roots were yet or not, but I think
Yeah, we did.
Snake reads the rules after 9 dies, and 9 just rushes off to die so fast before anyone can even figure it out. Like, we were still in the process of naming everybody.
Yeah.
And the reason why he did that is because Ace already knew how a Nonary game worked, and he tricked him into killing himself.
But now we go back into your problem, which is like, he lied to me. I won't tell you who, but he lied to me.
like-
Remember, he's a bad guy.
It's like, he died to me, Huogo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He's the guy in the trench coat. He's a murderer.
Like, you
there's
literally
so-
want to be like,
there's so many
nobody
vital
trusts
details.
number 1. He lied to me. He's actually a bad guy.
Yeah, the whole story hinges on him and his vengeful death message giving 0 useful information.
Also, you know what's weird? If I was about to take this huge fucking risk, and I did all that, like, I basically grabbed a woman, was about to kill her. I've never killed a person before. I looked very, like, nervous about it. Before I go to the door, I would have been, like, looked straight at Ace and be like, you better not fucking lie to me. I better not die in this door. And walk out. Because then everybody would be like, yo, whoa, wait, what? What is that supposed to mean?
That's also why Ace so casually cooperated in
Yeah.
that. Because Ace was the person who cooperated with him to open the door.
Of course he was.
Because he's killing him. That's why Ace was so, like, we were like, oh, Ace is so protective over June. It's like, no, Ace is killing somebody right now. I would say that's the best. That was the best fake out of this game, was that Ace was one of the most likable characters.
Yeah.
That he's the last one we wanted to suspect a lot of the game.
He is, like, the character I in my heart
he's a
knew it was going to
monster?
be a bad guy
Because he's too good.
he's too cool. He is too cool to be in this game.
Also, he has a really good voice actor.
He has like the
which is
best
like-
voice
so
actor.
I'm like, oh, he's the villain, huh?
Yeah. Everyone
I
else is
recognized
trash,
it at once.
except for Seven. But
So I
Seven's
gave
too
him a little
lovable.
push.
Seven's great.
Just a little
See,
white lie.
that's the thing. Seven's too lovable, but Ace is too awesome. So Ace is so awesome, he has to be bad. But Seven being too lovable is like, he's not gonna be a bad guy. He's just gonna be dorky and
He's
goofy.
too dumb to be
yeah,
the
he's
bad
just like,
guy.
he's like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm like,
Also, it would be too bad of a story if Seven was the guy.
yeah. If Seven just like it's like you said, I think you said that off
Well,
camera. If he just like remembers, he's like, wait a second, I'm the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah, it'd be the story of the Resident Evil movie. It would literally be the story of the Resident Evil movie where halfway through the movie the villain remembers he's the villain because he had amnesia. And he's like, oh shit, I'm the bad guy. I did all of this.
That sounds like a DreamWorks kids movie.
That's a real movie.
No, but I'm saying like
And that's the
sounds-
best Resident Evil movie.
But I'm saying like I can imagine
They
that
get
in a
worse.
DreamWorks kids movie. Where you're like Mastermind or something, where you're going through the whole fucking thing, and you're like, this guy looks oddly evil, but he seems pretty okay. And then at the end, he's like, wait, I'm evil, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, he is
Yeah.
evil. Like,
Yeah.
anyways,
It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet
Wait.
again later.
Wait.
And with that,
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
but he still can't open
Goodbye.
doors without people.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
That's why he lied. Yeah, he can't open doors without them, but he said that the detonator doesn't require everyone now. This
Which-
was a lie.
And you would literally believe that?
Apparently.
Like, why wouldn't you say like, aren't they literally the same device? Like, why wouldn't they?
Did he explain why he killed him yet? We'll have to wait, I guess.
No.
Because he had that. I recognize who he is. So.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
This is the time where you'd call out Ace's name.
Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen! I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It
Underscore.
was him! He killed me! It was him!
Name?
Well, he at least narrowed it down.
To man?
Yeah.
But everyone just assumes Zero because it's such a useless definition of who.
Well, I'm not the bad guy, and none of these girls are. Let's kill all the other boys.
Only 3.
No. 4.
4?
7, Santa.
Oh, Snake was still there. I keep
yeah,
forgetting Snake's
Ace.
in the character because he's been gone for so long.
Well, no, and Snake's double. And the captain.
The Snake's in one.
We have a
Goddamn,
lot of
We
people.
can't count all those people at this
There's a
point.
lot of dead people.
We can't count them at this point in the story, though.
I know, it's just saying,
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of men on this boat.
Yeah, there's only 3 girls.
Okay, we get it. Yeah, we were there. A long time ago, but we were there.
I had 4 reasons for killing him.
4?
People love to make lists
Holy
in this game.
shit! Is someone gonna walk out and be like, I have 9 minutes to get out
People
of here?
love to make lists in this game. This is the last hour, by the way.
Yeah, that's
As
what I'm
I
saying.
said before, in the Nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance.
Okay.
If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me.
It? Just because
As
you
such,
can't recognize human
I
faces
decided
doesn't
that he
make
should
them
be
its.
eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead.
If you're his CEO, wouldn't he just be loyal to you, though? You just tell him what to do? Or you're fired?
not if it put him at risk of dying.
Yeah.
So I think Ace wanted to leave while letting everyone else stay behind and die.
Maybe, yeah.
That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this Nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke.
How does he
I
know?
needed to be quite sure.
How does he know that number 9 knew him? He can't recognize faces.
Didn't 9 specifically say that he confided in him and told him his name?
Yes. But like
9 told Ace who he was.
I know, but I'm saying, like, so you just got lucky, I guess?
What do you mean lucky?
You just got lucky that the guy with the 9 bracelet happened to be somebody that you knew?
Apparently, yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, oh, this guy knows me, so I don't want him to out me, and also I want his bracelet, so let's kill him. Is basically what happened, yeah.
That's some fucking luck.
Yeah.
As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The Nonary Game was played.
How'd it
I
go?
planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Psychic waves!
What's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
When?
Indeed, I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Couldn't just take the bullets out? Just thinking, like, even if you're not going to be clever like Andrew and throw it behind the electric fence that's right there that no one could get past,
Like-
you're not going to just take the bullets out of the gun? Maybe like throw those somewhere? Or like stomp on them until they don't fit this
Stomp
gun?
on them. No, that's a bad idea. They have gunpowder.
Yeah,
Like,
but can you squeeze a bullet without it blowing up?
You can... Yeah, you can crunch it.
I was just thinking, like, can you take like pliers and like bend them wrong? So
You
it
have to
can't
be
fit in a gun?
careful.
Yeah,
Because the way a bullet goes is that you're taking the trigger and it's smacking the back,
right.
which causes the ignition.
There's got to be some way just to get rid of the bullets. Drop them in a grate somewhere.
You just take the tips. You take the... You break the tips off, and then you can get the powder out.
Right.
So, the way... So, because, like, the way it works
There's
is...
just massively smarter ways to disarm the
You
weapon.
know what the best way is? Unload the gun, take the bullets, scatter them through the room.
Yeah.
Specifically on the ground, where, like, on the other side of where the electric fence is, like, on the
Yeah.
other sides. So that way it's like, ha-ha!
Or just find like a grate somewhere to drop them through.
Or just take them with
I
you.
think those exist.
You just take the bullets with you.
Yeah.
And just...
Yeah, one person takes all the bullets and then get rid of the gun, and they don't have the bullets too, or something.
Yeah, if one person takes all the bullets and the other person takes a gun...
everyone swallows a bullet.
I mean, you can divert... you can throw the bullets away as you're walking around.
Yeah.
So...
In secret
Yeah,
locations.
you just like... Put them all inside of the coffin in the 9 room. Just like... Whip.
Well, where are you going?
Really?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet, and now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see.
So I think what's going to happen here is that Ace is going to try to go into that room, but then Santa's story is going to come into play where there's one good answer and one bad answer, and he's going to pick the wrong one, and they're both going to die.
I don't think Lotus is gonna die.
You think she's? No.
I don't think there's a dead at the end of it. I think he's literally just gonna open the door and push her out and take the 9 bracelet with him.
Could be. No, there has to be a dead. If there wasn't a dead, then they could just have enough people to open the door. Then the entire crowd just goes through the door.
No, the bracelets will still go off if you don't.
There has to be a dead at the end to disable them, so only the exact configuration of people can go through. Otherwise, everyone can crowd through. So there has to be a dead.
I mean, he could just straight kill her and then take her bracelet off and go through the door.
That too.
I mean, there's no reason why she has... Because if he takes her, she's still an accomplice. She still knows about what happened.
Or a witness, you mean?
Yeah, yeah, witness. Sorry, not accomplice. Yeah, she's still a witness, so she can't know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
but even then she's dead by then anyway.
But it's
my
obvious,
point is that I think he's going to end up in the bad
yes.
in the bad.
That's what I was about to say. I'm saying it's obvious that fucking the story about the brats going in the wrong exit's going to happen. Because why else would you mention this fucking story that you don't even know anything about?
Yeah.
Like,
so let's check. The rest of the group is...
The rest of the group is 3,
So it's us, and it's Santa, and it's 7, right?
Yes.
Is that the only people remaining?
Yep. Fuck.
So
What if
Santa
we added
dies.
2? What?
Santa dies.
Why do you say that?
Because 5, 6, and 7 is fine. Because I got 3.
Wait, how much was it off by? Sorry.
3. Santa, 3.
No, okay, so add Santa to the mix? What's the digital root when you add Santa?
3.
It's 3?
That's the number we just had. It's totally fucked. There's no fixing that. You can't add Snake and Clover, which are 2 and 4.
You can add Snake and Clover.
They wouldn't help.
Why?
Because Snake and Clover are... Oh, you're right. 6.
Yeah. they
So they can take the braces of the 2 dead people.
They're absolutely gonna just help.
But do they have the braces of both dead people?
Snake is probably in the coffin, and Clover, you can just go back and get Clover's, because I don't think...
You don't think anyone took it?
No one took it, because no one knew you could do that.
Okay, so Santa could go with their braces then.
Yeah. Everyone will be fine.
I'm still trying to reconcile the fact that fucking Santa takes June as a fucking as a hostage in the other ending. I'm like, what? Why? Did Ace tell him something?
I still have no idea what the fuck's going on with Santa.
Oh. Oh.
What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think of Santa's group. Didn't Santa's group have Ace in it?
Santa's group did not have Ace in it.
Did he leave Ace to die?
No, we had Ace with us. Oh, he did leave Ace to die.
Did he?
Oh, no, he didn't. He brought Ace with him.
He brought Ace with him, right?
Yeah.
So Ace must have told Santa something, and that's why Santa's like panicking and doing something, and that's why he's specifically leaving with Ace and stuff like that. Like Ace must be
The only thing he
manipulating-
could have said was like fucking because the only way to No, there's no interaction that Ace and Santa would have had together if we take the coffin route. There's no interaction that they would have had together where they could have devised this plan.
I don't think
It still doesn't explain why Santa...
I don't think that Santa's been along for the plans throughout the entire game.
No,
I'm saying that I think Ace manipulated him near the end.
I'm saying that, but there's still no... There's like still no...
The entire group
There's still no
regroups
door.
between...
There's no door that they could have ever gone to work together at any point.
But
And there's no
the ent-
reason why Santa would take the gun.
Everyone regroups together no matter what between all the doors. So they could have talked at almost any part of the game.
But we would have
Just
been
like
there.
Kind of. No one noticed the 9 and Ace conversation.
I don't know, man.
Like at any point, somebody could just gone to the side and
Fucking-
done something like that. So I'm.
Who knows? I'll take it.
I'm just trying to come up with any
That's fine.
decent example of what the fuck the gun ending is.
Look, I'm not gonna
'Cause it's
gonna
so-
argue
'cause the-
against you because so far this game has just been kind of like
It's just the
it's-
coffin
it's
ending
our
is
own
so
rules.
infuriating that like I have to grasp at a reason for it, and the best
Yeah.
I can think of is I think Ace was in that group, so Ace probably orchestrated that. Because Santa doesn't make any sense. Like his behavior makes no sense unless somebody else is manipulating him.
Look,
Because
it's
it
6,
doesn't
7,
reconcile with his behavior
8, 9.
in any other scene.
No, wait. Why would he take Ace?
Because Ace manipulated him into this.
No, because 6. That's June. 6, 7, 8, 9. Did he take Lotus as well? Or because Clover stayed with us.
They left
so
us
did
with
7.
Clover and 7, and
I think Lotus too. Or did Lotus go with them?
I think it was just Clover, 7, us, and the whole.
No, they did take Lotus and Ace because Lotus
Yeah.
and Ace together make 9, and 9 nullifies the entire thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never
we
mind.
specifically needed Clover. We were left with 7 and Clover because we needed at that point we needed Snake to survive as our fourth person.
Yeah.
So that's how it breaks down. So yeah, it was these two and Snake. I mean, it was these two, Santa and June, and it was likely a plan orchestrated by Ace. And my first guess would be that he threatened Santa in the outside world, like maybe his family or something, because he's the CEO and he's got some sort of power. So he probably did something along those lines.
But if he just dies in the Nonary games, then like your threat's kind of nullified.
Unless there could have been like some sort of preemptive threat, like something was already set up supposedly, like something really contrived, honestly.
This boat is actually going to run directly into your family home.
Or maybe he's the head of a pharmaceutical company, and Snake's sister is in the hospital, and they can't afford to take care of her. And something horrible is going to happen to her sister but what if Ace stepped in and stuff like that? That actually is like a series of that's a series of plot points that can all connect meaningfully. Because we had like she's like yeah, she was she's like she was cute as a button.
That is
like something's wrong with your sister.
Shitty throwaway. That's such a shitty throwaway if that's the case. Where it's just like
I'm connecting dots though. I'm connecting dots.
Someone's sitting there like. He has a sister, and that's why he had a gun in that ending. And it's like,
but I desperately need that ending to make sense. And finding out
you'll find out why.
But it's a mystery, and I want to solve it. So finding out that he has a sister, and there's a hint at something negative there that we don't know the answer to, and Ace is a pharmaceutical rep.
Well, but he said
like,
was.
Oh, there we go.
I'm assuming was means already dead,
or something's currently wrong with her.
She's still not cute. That's rude. That's fucked up, man. You should love your sister still, like even if she doesn't look that good. He's just like she was my sister till the cancer happened. It's like, damn, right, what the hell?
All right, let's go.
Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. And please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger.
Oh.
I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
Thought it was the spray and neuter your pets thing.
Shit! He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
You could throw
Now,
something.
Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Okay.
When did he have the time to sweep his hair back again with his no hands?
Wait, are we just...
Hey!
Again?
June, what happened? Are you alright?
This is a weird looking Santa drawing.
His face changes a lot.
He immediately became like... He has fire hair?
Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But...
Jumpy, don't worry about me.
Wait, no, just hold the phone.
You just called...
No, stop everything.
What's up?
You son of a bitch! You almost got me. You almost got me, game.
What?
I almost fell for it. This is just the exact same picture of Junpei holding June from the boiler room.
With the giant hands.
You almost got me. I almost fell for that shit.
Oh yeah, he's got giant hands again.
You just redrew it, you scum piece of shit.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's why it looks so weird.
Because it's a different person.
It's a different person in the same pose.
Oh, weird. Yeah. Yeah, more or less.
Fucking disgusting. Continue.
I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please save Lotus.
Just gotta rest a little bit in this one last hour before we'll explode to death.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
We're out of time.
So we have to
Think
come back and
about
get
what
you?
Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go!
Oh, well now we're just gonna find out everyone's dead when we catch up. Can't Seven just carry June? Seven's huge.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, why isn't Seven just carrying June?
Yeah, she's like, what, 80 pounds?
Maybe.
All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it.
Get it? The irony because of the other ending of what they do together?
Yeah.
Let's go!